Welcome back to the Top News Channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Disaster, EU revenge plan exposed, VDL plots to corner Boris. It's been bottled up by the EU. European Union member states might be at risk if London is raided for important assets, according to a financial expert. According to a review by Ben Wright, a columnist for the Financial Times, talking that the City of London will continue to be a prominent European financial market. As a financial market middleman, a clearing house serves as an intermediary between buyers and sellers. The clearing house verifies the transaction and ensures that both parties are adherent to their contractual obligations. According to many opinions, as time has shown, Brexit has proved the city will remain the leading financial centre in Europe. London may still be facing EU intransigence on financial services and lack of progress on regulatory equivalents for UK firms and platforms. However, Britain will carry on and maintain the highest governance standards. Unfortunately, the incompetent McGuinness and deluded French operatives and policies cannot. They can only hope to win back a share of the vast city derivatives trade for Paris, Frankfurt and Dublin. Unfortunately, they are too late because of balkanization of the derivative markets, and settlements will weaken any enforcement. This will drive dealing costs up and see EU trades migrate to New York. Remember, the city is over 1,000 times bigger than Paris and Frankfurt combined. The pathetic EU bureaucrats, instead of combined, would rather spit out their dummies because they cannot control events nor financial services. More threats do not inspire confidence in their abilities to run a professional financial service. The EU once again shows its gross incompetence and, with higher costs, jeopardizes the future prospects of the euro as a viable currency. In a recent statement, Mr. Wright said, if the ECB was to decree that all euro-denominated derivatives had to be cleared in the eurozone, it would severely diminish the EU's reputation as an open economy and the euro as a global currency. It's worth remembering that some 90 PC of dollar-denominated trades are also cleared in London, and the US is fine with that. But according to some other opinions, I never thought of it that way. It's rather eloquently put, isn't it? London is where a lot of international firms choose to do lots of their business, while the EU is a location where they have to do some of their business. I actually really like that. It's a shame the EU is considering forcing businesses to relocate that function to within their own borders. They are simply giving up on attracting the business on the grounds of their fabled level playing field. Interesting as well, they claim the reason for that new rule on where the clearing takes place is safeguarding financial stability in the medium term, which requires us to reduce this risky over-reliance on a third country. The article clearly says that even the US, with its own global financial hub, allows 90% of the dollar-derived clearing to take place in London, and the US hasn't suffered any issues with regards to financial stability as a result. I wonder what grounds the EU has for making such claims? But, as one source said, there were no equivalency agreements in place after Brexit, which means that companies must follow two sets of laws when trading with the EU. Share trading in several places, such as Amsterdam and Paris, increased as a result. In spite of this, clearing houses have continued to function under EU equivalents beyond the Brexit vote itself. Decisions on whether the UK clearing houses will continue to be equivalent will not be made until next year, EU Financial Services Commissioner Mairead McGuinness has indicated.